Welcome back for another episode of the Northamptonshire Career Mode and International Cricket Captain 2019. Just going to go over some of the T20 trophy results. It's been a humongous mixed bag. We've been all over the shop. After the Warwickshire win, we lost to Yorkshire. They only posted a modest 1-4-1 all out after 19.1 overs. Neil Buck, 4 for 38, Zaib, 3 for 39, and Cotton, 2 for 16. Were pretty good. We only got 88 all out in response. The openers got us off to a reasonable start, but they weren't exactly going too quickly, and we crumbled in that game. So this game here was very, very bizarre. We bowled to a plan and we bowled pretty well. 153 for 2 out of 20 overs. I felt as though Derbyshire missed out on 30 to 40 runs there with the wickets in hand they had. But anyhow, that's what they said. Look at this scorecard. We were buried. We were 48 for 6. And Cobb and Cotton put on a bit of a clinic, thinking we're out of the game. Then all of a sudden I got all tense, and then Mr. Nathan Buck come to the wicket and got us over the line. So amazing comeback. Brilliant bowling from Billy Stanlake there, 3 for 28 in that game. Then we went and played Durham again. Bowled to a plan, bowled pretty well. 159 for 3 after 20 overs. Ben Stokes 94. He really got going. Darcy Short, we contained him pretty well, I think, in that innings. Can't really look at the thing there, but in response, we were 144 all out. We were looking so good too. We're 128 for 5, 5 overs left, and Mr. Rain got 7 for 27. Just destroyed our chances of winning that game. We should have won that, really. Then we went to Leicestershire, 190 for 6. Good innings throughout there from all their batsmen. Couple of pick of the bowlers. And yeah, we were looking really good again. Like we had Cobb, 72, Bavuma, 39. They had things really settled. And at 139 for 4, I thought we were a decent chance. And that's the story of the season. The middle to Laurelwood were a bit lacking in that department. Couldn't get us over the line there. And the final game that we had before the games today in the episode, we bowled pretty well. Got Worcestershire out for I don't know how to pronounce them properly. Out for 128. Good bowling all round. Good economical stuff. We made a bit of a meal of the run chase. We only got there with 3 balls to spare. 36 from Cobb was a good knock. The Rosington knock was a bit slow. It was a real struggle. They made us work for it, but we got the win. And we are 8 played. Just quickly go to the 20 over trophy. 8 played, 4 win, 4 losses. We're pretty much a pretty even competition. Got a chance of making the quarterfinals. We need 2 results in today's episode. Few changes to the lineup. Just reshuffled the order. Rosington has not really fired at the level. So far, we've opened up with Richard Levy, who's not in the greatest of form, but he is a world-class, well, not world-class, a good domestic player when he gets going. The strike rate's really good. He's had a few ducks in the current year that hasn't helped his cause. Yeah, just, as you can see, the middle order guys is where we really struggle. From 6 down, they really struggle to contribute. Zaib's been pretty good. I'll just show you the current, actually. Like, he's 10 wickets at 22.8 per wicket. Pretty nice. The economy rates are reasonably okay. But let's get into the game, shall we? We've been pretty much a team that likes to chase, so I'll stick to that. Just need to be good in the first 6 overs while we have to have the field up. Been very expensive in those 2 overs. Bring in the overseas professional Ashraf. I brought him in for his wicket-taking ability over Pretorius. Just sacrificed another sort of batter. Might bowl spin. part-timer for 1 over. So 60 for 1 after 6 overs is reasonable. I can sort of spread the field and kind of contain them like we have been doing towards everyone in this competition. We'll bring Razabani back. Let's bring that field out. This is where I dry up the runs pretty well now. These guys bowl to the plan. Maxwell is dangerous, but we've got to look out for Balderson. Put him back for 1. Cotton come into the attack. Zaib's getting taken apart a wee bit in this game. But we've got the key man. Cotton. Going to take him off. He's bowled, as far as I'm concerned, his overs. Yeah, lack of wickets here is pretty much meaning they're going to have a very good launch pad. Which we did. Probably haven't had the field out for this bowler. I've been a wee bit... Well, he hasn't been too expensive. And we've got the key wicket of Maxwell. Didn't really take charge of us. Those guys got starts, but they didn't really kick on. There's a Barney again. It's going to keep changing. Chop and changing is very important. Don't want a batsman getting settled on one particular bowler, as he's gone for too many. As it's just been one of those performances so far from the team. Let's get this field all teed up. Don't want to be chasing over 180 preferably, but it looks like it's going to be the case. I'm gonna gamble and bring the spinner in. I think the spinner may be able to get a wicket. Is it gonna pay off? It's a big risk. I think he's got Villiers out. 31, good. It's got a double strike, so the call was brilliant. Bring him on to bowl. Ended up bowling a very good over, and it's sort of knocked these guys back quite considerably. Razabani can bowl the last one. Spread that field. 76 for 8. Faulkner. 177 for 9 they get. Not the finish they were probably after. That is a gettable total for us if we just bat well. Like, it's got to be the top order that does it, and Cobb has not done the team any favours. He's gone for a goldie. Need to build a partnership. Wakely's been pretty good in this competition, I feel. Average of 39. Pick of the guys. Richard Levy really needs to get a score. Being promoted to open to pretty much play the aggressor. 26 for 1. And one of the key informed batsmen is gone. Bavuma hasn't been the best to touch in the T20 comp, which hasn't helped. And Levy has let himself down there. 28 for 3, struggling. Need that bit of inspiration. Partnership. Drag this game deep. And the thing with 20 over cricket, you just got to keep going. Like, you can't really have a period where you go 4 or 5 runs per over, or else the run rate will get out of hand. And now the true test will happen now with these batsmen that are just not quite up to the standard where I want them to be. We're 63 for 4 after 7 overs. We're going at 9s. We are at the run rate required, but we've lost too many wickets at this current point. Bavuma is going to have to get the score. Great cricket shot. Gets that away. 76 for 4 after 9 overs. We need a big over here. Nice shot. Couple sixes. Brought the rate back to where it needs to be. Need to go over 10s at the very least, just to keep whacking that rate down. Then we can lower the aggression down a wee bit. 90 for 4. The game's poised, but it's heavily favoured towards Lancashire. That brings up our 100. Got over so far. Another boundary would be nice. He's managed to do that. Bavuma hit it straight down the ground. Their field's real bizarre too. They've got people in odd spots. And he's pierced the gap again. Another 4. Partnership starting to form. Ko. Or Kiog. Rob Kiog, I think his name is gone. 31. That was a good wee knock too. It's got to drag the game deep. 30 off the last 2 is possible for us. We are a decent enough side that can get a big over. It's a very tense sort of game. We need to win this too. We need to try and push for a top 4 spot. We are playing... We're all over the shop. We're good one game and absolutely dreadful in another game. It's the way we've been... This is a steady innings from Bavuma. 44 off 5 required. Practically 9s per over. Can Cotton do what he did a few games back? The sense if Bavuma goes, the game is over. That's a 6 from Cotton. That's a big over for us. 8 per over required. 147 for 6. Got the main man on strike. Bavuma need a boundary. Taking a silly run. He's got there. Don't like those sort of runs. They look like they're always run out. Cotton out for 8. Zaib's not really known for his batting at the moment. He's had a reasonable campaign with the ball though, which is pleasing because he wasn't really contributing anything else. 28 off 3 overs required. Need Bavuma to go bang pretty much. With someone else to play a wee hand. Boundary. No. 22 off 12. Giving ourselves some sort of chance. Bavuma's still there, but he's going to have to do the work. And he's managed to pull off a 6. Come on, Bavuma. Oh, he's hit another 4. 4 runs. So we need 9 off 6. Can he do it? I don't think he's going to. It's off strike. Blessings has to hit a 6. And it's just one of those games that just slip away again. We lose in the end by 1 run. Just no really support for Bavuma. He was really good today. Just hasn't been in the best form in the competition. But yeah, this another game that's gone big. And there's a few been like that all season. But we're still right in the hunt for a spot. Right, just get set up for this Leicestershire game, guys. I'll be back in a sec. Righto, the second fixture is about to begin. Just made the one change. I brought in Anderson, the spinner, giving him a bit of a go. He was reasonable in the recent first class matches. I tried him out and giving Rizabani a bit of a rest while he's playing for the second. So let's get straight into the fixture here and hopefully bounce back from that 1-run defeat. Bowling again. We're chasing a lot in this trophy so far. First 6 overs, lads. Got to be on the money. 16, of course, would be expensive there. Zaid with a crucial little strike. Right, we'll bring the other offie in. Quite expensive, but he has managed to grab his first ever T20 wicket. Now I'm just going to try and spread out the field, and hopefully these guys go for about 6 runs per over and just do a tidy little job for us. Miranan's spread. It's the only one I've got for that one there. I had to be more creative with some of the off spinners fields. It's been a bit too expensive. I'm going to bring in this guy for an over. Spread. Cut that scoring shot off for both these batsmen. 21 off his over. Wow, we're just really... These guys are really taking it to us. We need to get some wickets. Stem that run rate. it was worth giving Anderson a game again. Just got to build up that experience. Got the key worker to Crossgrove. Want the other man though, Boston, James Boston. He's batted exceptionally well. Cotton, take him out. Bring in the professional. The professionals are not perform too well in the competition, so we can release them at the end of the season and just look to maybe promote within, or just look at some real quality all-rounders that will offer a bit. That was a good innings from Boston. 71 off 36. He's really sort of giving them a competitive score. We are scrapping hard to try and keep this under 200. Got spinners left. I'm going to have to bowl over a spin. So hopefully they don't sweep. I could put a guy on the sweep actually. That'll be... I'll actually save that field, wherever that field was. Good confidence for Anderson, just picking up a couple of wickets in his performance today. Overseas professional has managed to keep it just under 200, but that's a pretty steep task for a batting lineup like ours. No really standouts. Maybe Neil Buck. He's had a reasonable campaign. Like a few of them had good campaigns with the ball. It's just been a bit too expensive. See how well our run chase goes. Just need an inspirational innings. Richard Levy's due. He needs something, and he's gone. He's gone. It's just not his campaign. I've got to stick with him anyway because of what his ability is. And we've lost another batsman. Josh Cobb's been a bit disappointing in the competition as well, in patches. Average of 34.12. Sure, but he's just failing too often. Need something from him. And we've lost Bavuma to 19 for 3 after 3 overs. And we're staring down the barrel of a crushing defeat. It could be one of those games where we just get rolled completely trying to chase the big score. Try and rebuild the innings of sorts. Good thing is we are competitive in half our games at the moment. A lot of improvements still to make in this team. And poor old Anderton is injured too for 5 weeks. I just wish I had him, but it's alright. He's missing the 20 over stuff anyway. He sort of needed a rest. He's had a good season. Right, so this Curry 20. Pretty much got a start and gets himself out. 62 for 5. Got the professional one now. What can he offer with the bat? Even get to 140, lads. That should be our goal now, and just make sure we don't get bowled out. That's asking a lot of the batsmen. Need 11.2 and over. That's not going to happen. 75 for 6. Cotton's gone. Oh, this is carnage. Griffiths. Rips through. That Zaib's a bunny. He's not an all-rounder at all. And you just don't know what you're going to get with the Northamptonshire batting order in the T20 stuff. We've been skittled for 83 and 10.5 overs. A crushing defeat. We dropped to 8th on the table. We're 4 points away from the top 4. I don't think we're going to be contending for the trophy this season, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the matches nonetheless. I will just quickly have a look at this. We'll actually join you for when we play Leicestershire down here. That's when we've got the county championship games remaining. We'll probably have 2 to finish off the season. And then we'll give you a recap of all the stuff after that. But for now, guys, give the video a comment, like, subscribe to the channel. There's going to be plenty of cricket videos. Like, we're going to try and blitz a lot of the careers out. For now, I'll catch you later.